Con biết through Vanjadip today.
Vanjadip hả? Okay.
Recording in progress.
Chắc con bị mấy máy này nó gặp nhau đó, phải không? Tắt rồi. Con đang ngoài con phải tắt thôi. Good morning. Good morning from Lumini. Please keep 1 minute silent. We pray for world peace.
Nam Mô A Di Đà Phật. Có kính chúc khỏe thầy ạ.
Amitabha, thank you. Again, good morning from Lumini. How are you today?
Very well, thank you, Master. How are you?
Fine, still alive. Today's the topic also relating the pandemics. I received many letters. They say, oh, Master, when we someone do the karma, when we get result. Therefore, I choose this slide, the topics. When we plant the seed, the law of the karma is what we call the law of the nature. When we plant the orange, then we have the orange tree. When we plant the coconut tree, we cannot get the lemon, or we cannot get the orange, isn't it? So when we have the good action, we will get good result. When we do the bad action, then we have bad result. So this law is wonderful. I'm telling this in all the people on planet, if they follow, they respect the law of the karma, then everything okay. Before, I also doubtful about this law, but this I think very accurate, very just. Then I also myself many experience about this law. In the country, if you do something wrong, we can run away to another country. You can change the name and passport, but maybe, not sure, maybe escaped. But after 20 years, 30 years, and the police, they check and slowly may pay down, maybe escape. But the law of the karma, no one can escape. That's sure. Out the present situation, because many people also they do not believe the law of the karma. So the suffering, like pandemic COVID-19 happened. connectivity happen. Now many leaders, they just, oh, this mistake. Oh, this belong to this country, another. But really, this is the humanity, human being on this planet is responsible because they destroy. Excuse me a few minutes, John. The last time I put the question, 15 years ago, there's the richest country, now the poorest country. Which one? Could you find out?
Yeah, I had help. I had to get help. My sister worked in a building called Nauru House.
Yes.
I had to get help from family and friends.
Yeah. This is wonderful. You see, this country, 15 years ago, the richest, they are richer than Australia.
Yes.
Richer than Australian, and they bring a lot of, but Australian government, they are very intelligent.
Yes.
Australian government, they're very intelligent. They say, oh, now you are very rich. You should not bring money to keep in Switzerland bank or American bank. Now Australian, we are very near. Sydney and Melbourne. So please bring money to Australia and big building.
Yes.
And
It's
now
a very
building.
big
Possible, let us together, we should make a little documentary about this country.
Oh, Nauru. Yeah.
Yes, please try. If you decide, I can write the text and we make about 10 feet, because I think this is a wonderful lesson for humanity. And now what happened before they are richest, and now about a few years back, they are very poor, and they bow down Australian government, and they bow down like the backyard. And then Australian government also very generous. They give money, and at last, it's very, very sad story. And they give the rent and to build the Australian prison to keep the illegal immigration. You get the point? And even now, and Australian government even supply the water.
Yes.
That is the karma. That is the karma.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have a very rich natural resource, but they do not respect the nature. They exploit. They dig on the mine.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the karma. This is karma. So, John, if you decide, firstly you inquire, but do quickly. Then we should bring rice, because Vietnam a lot of rice. You and I, we buy the rice, and we hire the boat. I think for Australia easy. You don't talk. We just go there, like we help the people, and at the same time we also bring food for them. It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you and your wife do this. We bring the relief. Yeah. Food and medicine what need. And if possible, you get permission, we stay there one month. Okay.
Okay.
And then we planting rice, and we you tell them I am expert in the plant tree. You see.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting. Now you say majority people in that Nauru, they are very fat. And they have the big problem because they eat too much food and they don't like to work. They are also very lazy now.
Yes.
And disaster, they are diabetes.
Yes. They have just eat fast food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good. Yeah, I'm very happy. You see, this is a very small question. I put many hundred professors in different universities. They could not find out. Yeah, now. But in my opinion, this country, if the leader, they do not respect, they try to keep, I think within 15 years, maybe the country they disappear on the planet.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very sad story. Can you and your wife try to contact the government? And we don't talk any problem because now they feel very shameful when we talk about this thing. You just find, and now we find the the problem of the climate plantation. I have the Vietnamese master. He very expert about planting rice and like this one. We go there, and if they agree, then we bring the tree, fruit tree and different tree, and we plant there. And this is also the best way to do you have some person they work in the Australian government?
I no, I don't have anybody who works there, but I can. I will make a couple of phone calls and see what we can do. Yeah.
Now we go there not like the tourists, but
No.
we should go there like the helper. Okay.
Yes.
To serve, and at the same time we also make a little documentary about this. I think it's a wonderful lesson for humanity.
Yeah.
Even for us. I like very much this document. Up to now, not many people. So please, John, you and your wife promise. Yeah. And secondly, if difficult, then do you have some friend from Taiwan?
I don't know anybody in Taiwan.
Yeah. Because the Taiwan, they have a very good diplomatic relation with them. And
do they?
Pardon?
Taiwan and Nauru.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they have very good relation. But I do not know they have good relation because Taiwan, they also need diplomatic relation and political relation.
Mm.
But I do not know. I think every year they give a lot of money, but not enough to feed the population.
Yeah, the population is very small.
Yeah, very small. This is a very good lesson for whole humanity.
Mm.
Yeah. This is mean why I interest to make the documentary, because this is a very good lesson. Very good lesson. Richest and now poorest.
Mm.
And most problem. Yeah, this is good. I think this the UN. I also don't have much. If possible, we try to convince the UN leaders, try to help this country and to make a good lesson for humanity. Now another karma thing you see in Madagascar. That's a small. That is a big country. That is, we can call this big island country. Now also very sad.
Yeah.
Many people no food to eat, and if you see the population, the children, that very thing, many kind of sickness. So this if I told you many times in our life, if we can meet the person they believe the karma, this is a very lucky. Because the person they believe the karma, they are not to disturb us. When we need money, they have money, they can help us. When we need the food, they can share the food with us. Where we need the shelter, they can share the shelter. And even when we have money, we collaborate with them to do the business. They dare not to cheat us, isn't it? And when they get benefit, they will share it. They dare not to cheat us. But sometimes I also, if they have difficulty, they want to cheat us. They cheat only 20%. Remain 80% we can survive, isn't it? Because they believe the karma. And if we live with the person do not believe the karma, it's a very dangerous. The person do not believe the karma, they can do everything. Even they do not cheat only 20%. They cheat 100%, then our life finish, isn't it? So, in my opinion, whenever we meet the person, they do not believe the karma. So it's better for us, we bow down 108 times. Then we run away to save our life. In my personal experience, I watching. You see, like before Vietnam War, there are certain Vietnamese, they exploit the Vietnamese people. They buy the weapon and sell the weapon and make Vietnamese fighting. And during the war, they sell $1 million. And they brought the $1 million to send in other country, foreign country. In 1913, April 1935, when Vietnam lost, they run away the country with $1 million. We need, even our family, and John, I think if you have $1 million, very happy, isn't it?
Yeah.
But they have $100,000 million. They keep in different bank. But unluckily, unfortunately, at last, their family, many of them now, they become the beggar. They stay in the street. Yeah, that is the karma. So, I also need your suggestion how we encourage people on the planet. Everybody should follow and should respect the law of the karma. And then, okay. I have so many stories. I have the one, I have written, you see. Before, many Vietnamese, they also believe in karma. Many books are written about the karma. But the story from a foreign country, from China, from India, from very few is from Vietnam. But I was born in Vietnam. I love Vietnam very much. So I very much like to write the story of the karma from Vietnam. Then I collect the different story, real story, including the cheater, including the people during the war, and there are certain person, they shoot the Buddha, they destroy the temple, monastery, and after that, whole their family bear very bad karma, and they die very, very, very critical life. Then I collecting about, I think if possible, John, you and your wife try to translate this book into English.
translate to English.
This book, now more than 100,000 copies sold already.
Yeah. My wife has that book.
Your wife, she had book?
She has that book.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
That's the book you're reading. 100,000, many lives? Many?
Yeah. No.
Different.
Thailand man, when the sunrise. This is a real story.
Okay.
And inside there are also story relating the story I paid the karma. I think please, not many life another. This when I write this book, I have difficulty with the Vietnamese government because the Vietnamese government, they asked me to cancel certain article in this book relating with the government. No, this is the past. I talk only the past, not the present. Because the soldier during the war, the soldier, they enter the temple, they destroy the Buddha, destroy the temple. And at last their family, and they asked me to cancel or to throw out the article. I say, no, this book is the true story. This book, true story. And then some Vietnamese people, they asked me, oh, wonderful book, master. So you should bring it. No permission. But then I say, no. When we go any country, we do something, we should do the legal way. Because in Vietnam, if we publishing the book in an illegal way, not permission, this is not so good, isn't it? And many Vietnamese, they ask me, we should publish in USA or Canada or Europe or in India, and after that we bring back to Vietnam. I say, no, I cannot do like this one. So we try 4 years, because I like very much to bring this book in Vietnam, because this is truly the story karma happened in Vietnam. 4 years, but not successful. I feel very sad. Then I return back to India and Nepal. Meditation, I chanting, I pray. I only pray Vietnamese government should allow me this one. Then I write many letters. They say no, not allowed. Then I told them, those story I wrote in this book is a real story. If there's something wrong, I'm responsible. It is not allowed. Then meditation, and then I think, oh, I had the idea. Because I'm living in a foreign country, difficult to get permission to publish this book. And then I'm looking for one of the Vietnamese writer. And that Vietnamese writer, they should influence in the government. Then I look for, then I contact with the writer association of Vietnamese Writer Association. Then I find there's one, Chu Phác, Mr. Chu Phác. Oh, he also writer, but this man, he was a high officer in the Vietnamese government, general. And he also the fighter of the Dien Bien Phu battlefield. And then the Vietnam War. Then he respect me very much. Then I tell, oh, general, now I think you are communist, but I believe. I asked him, do you believe karma? He said, yes, master, I believe very much in karma. So then I encourage him, so please you collect the story during your life. Then he collecting, he writing. Then in India and Nepal, sometimes I phone him. I say, oh, General, how about your book? He say, oh, very wonderful story. I wrote many stories. Then he sent to me copy he collect. I think very, very good story, real story. I told him, when you write the karma story, should the real story. The story should be addressed, and even telephone number, even the witness, not imagination. He wrote. his book is stronger than my book. And he then he finished. He is a good writer, and he kept promise. He finished the book. Then he sent the books to me, the copy. He asked me to write the preface, foreword. Then I told him, my book, the people not allowed to write the foreword. Then how can I write the foreword for your books? So please you write by yourself. Okay? He requests me many times. I say, no, you write. Because my book, they did not allow. How can I write for the foreword for your book? You write yourself. And then what he write in the he write himself, the foreword, he say, oh, Master Huyền Diệu asked me to write this book. I think his book also here. His book is a karma book. Yeah, I think his book we also. I do not know translate this book also. It's also a very good book. Then I'm very happy. I say no. You contact with the top, the General Secretary Le Cafield. The most important leader at that time was his friend. Okay, and they have good connection. And at last he got permission, published. And then he informed me, oh, he master, the Minister of Information, Propaganda and Information, allow me to get permission to publish my book. I say, oh, I asked you to write the book, so please help me to get permission. Then I asked him, please bring my book and to the Information Ministry to check my book and your book, which one is stronger? Which one is stronger? And then people check, oh, he say, oh, General book stronger than my book. And then at last I got permission. You see, this is also karma, because I encourage him to write the book. And now I get also good karma, I get permission. And this book reprinted 3 times already. More than 100,000 copies finished out. So now I very much like to republish it, to reprint it with English tradition. Okay? And John, it is not so big. I will check again. Whether you and your wife can finish this book within 1 month translation?
1 month.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will try.
Yeah, please. Yeah. Because this then we publish. Yeah. Or we work together.
Yeah.
We work together. You see, this is also karma. Because I know why I write this book. I want Vietnamese people should believe karma. That's all. Not money. And then I had difficulty. Then I give the good seat to General Vietnamese general. Then I encourage him writing. He collect. Then he wrote not only 1 volume. He wrote 2 volumes. Karma. In my book we talk about the karma, but I don't want to put the karma, because I put the karma maybe they suspicious. So I change the name when the sun rise. So the title we make the book easy, in the easy way, because when the authority they see the karma, they will be surprised. They think, oh, maybe we talk some bad thing to the government, something like this. I said, I think when the sun rise, everything is open. We can see everything. Yeah. So please. And this book, if we publish in English, then after that we try to put in other languages. So, in my life, I believe the karma, but sometimes I also want to test. I want to test. I do, or we can say sometimes I do not expect. So I also, at last, I got very bad karma for my life. For example, this is a real story. The real story I wrote in this book. John, when you read this this book, you will be laughing. In which page? Yeah. Page 137. That is my karma story. Yeah. What about this story? Real story. This is my story. My story is when I started to build the temple and Vietnam Phật Quốc Tử in India. There's one old man, Vietnamese person. He was born in Vietnam, but he stayed a long time in America, in California. When I was there, then he wanted to follow me in India to become a monk. And then how? If we want to allow one person become a monk, we must get permission from whole family. Okay? I asked his wife and children all. Then he said, oh, Master, now my life, I have a lot of suffering. I work very hard. So now I want to follow you to become a monk, to get to Nibbana. Then he met a very good gathering. Oh, the children respect him very much and his wife. Then before I take him become a monk, then I must ask permission from his wife. I say, oh, bye bye and his wife. Now your husband want to follow me to India to practice the Dharma. So would you allow him to go? They say, oh, Master, I'm very happy. But please allow me to follow him because I want to serve him. Then ông Bãi, he got angry. He said, no, I want to become a monk. How can you follow me? I served you whole life already. Now let me go. And his wife went. This is a very, very interesting story. And then the children also nobody dare to against him. But really his wife is a wonderful wife. He wants to serve. Then he said, oh, I served you whole life. Now let me free. Okay, at last, you see, what happened? Because we're not, I don't take him. I didn't take him. So I returned to India. Only after 2 weeks, oh, many telephone come and many telegraph come. He said, oh, Master, please you come to save the life of my father. Then I say, why happen? And then I telephone and ask, oh, my father, when you don't take him to go to India, now he want to suicide. He want to suicide. Whole family become trouble. When he go to the toilet and he stay a long time and people do not know what happened in the toilet. Maybe he suicide in the toilet. And the people are afraid if he suicide in the toilet, then his son will go to the health. And they buy the ticket, then I fly back to USA. Then I took him to India, but only practicing. Oh, it's wonderful. You see, when this is a long story, long story. When it was India, when he come down to the aeroplane, oh, he very happy. He fall down, he bow down the land of India. He said, oh, master, wonderful. Now I become a monk. I meet the Buddha, so my life will be in the Nirvana. I say, no, not yet. Now we just arrived in Delhi. Not yet. And then, you see, in America, weather is very good. When we come down to, when we come to the Delhi, in the hot season, very hot, 45 degrees. And he said, oh, master, very hot, horrible, my life. And I think, oh, no, don't worry. Now, and we walking, at that time we have no bus. We walking about 10 minutes, we enter the room, inside the air condition. When he enter air condition, oh, master, this is really heaven. Then after we finish immigration and custom and check-in, and we bring the luggage outside, the weather very hot, he said, not possible. Then I told you, India is very difficult, it's not like in America. Then I went to the hotel, already no star hotel. I stay in the guest house, because in the guest house there's only a fan, no air condition. He said, oh, master, like this, I cannot leave. Yes, I told you already. Why you become the Buddha? When you come here, you be then he worried. Then I say, what happened? They say, oh, master, please you allow me. Now I will go to the 5-star hotel. Okay? Become a monk, but stay in a 5-star hotel. Eat luxury food. It's very interesting. Then he went to the 5-star hotel. I said, okay, you stay 5-star hotel. I stay. I don't want to spend money in 5-star. I stay in the simple hotel, only $5 a day. But he stay at that hotel at that time, $95 a day. Okay, you stay. He said, no, master, you stay with me. No, I don't stay with you, because my money for the poor people. Yeah. Then he requests me, oh, you stay, I pay money. I say, no, you stay. Then I keep, he stay in Asok Hotel, very luxury. And he also worry. Whole day he stay in the room. But I stay outside, I have do my work. Then even if I have time, I went to say hello to him, or I telephone. He say, oh, master, when? I feel here very lonely. I say, oh, yeah, this is starting point. That is starting point. Okay. Then then I buy the train. The train in India, you know, there's a second class and first class and luxury class. Generally, I go the second class and third class because it's very cheap. If you go second class, for example, only $10. But if you go first class, $100. Yeah, 10 times more costly. So I go economy class. When I take him go to the second class, he cannot stay. Then we went to the conductor. Luckily, we find a seat in condition. He leave there. Oh, he's also very happy but worried because he was alone. Then we sleep on the train whole night, and early morning we reach to Gaya, and we come down. Also very hot, but luckily rain come, so the weather is better. And then we hide the rickshaw. We don't go to the motorcycle. Rickshaw from Gaya station to the Vietnam temple in Bodh Gaya. It's not far, only 13 kilometers. But if we got the car, it takes about half an hour. But this one, we take the rickshaw, it takes more than 2 hours. and coming and meeting him like that. And when he reached to the temple, he find very beautiful. Oh, the temple, because we have many trees, and that time also the mango season. He can eat the mango. Oh, he say, oh, wonderful master. I say, okay, you stay here. Then at difficulty, but after some time he adjusts. And he want to shirk me. He say, oh, master, you practice a long time. Now, please don't cook, because I cook food myself. I cook food. Yeah. And they say, no, master, I cook for you. I say, no, you cook and you eat yourself. I don't cook. Because you see, I also respect the law of the karma, because I think this old man, he come to India, the Buddha land. He want to practice and to get the Nibbana. But come here, he cook the food for me. But if I do not practice nicely, so next, when reincarnation, I will cook food for him. I don't want. You see, better I say you cook for you. I cook myself. Yeah. And sometimes he also asked me, oh, master, you tụng kinh. Long time now, let me tụng kinh for you. Yeah, okay. And then, you see, he requests me so many times. He say, oh, master, I cook food. I alone and two person. Then I cook for you also. No, I cook. I'm very careful. And one day in the rằm tháng 7, August, July, full moon July, in lunar calendar. According to Vietnamese tradition at that time, we make good food, we offer the Buddha, we photo ancestor, we photo master, and then like this. And then many times he requests me, oh, master, I say here a few months already. Now, today is a big festival, rằm tháng 7. So please you take food with me. I say, okay. So also give him the pleasure, because he invite many times. When I take food, his food, oh, I find very delicious. He's a good cook. Though I like very much. So I think then he requests me, okay, you request me many months, but now I accept. From that time, after I think more than 1 month, he cooked food for me every day. I feel very happy. Oh, I say, oh, maybe I practice the Dharma, I get good karma, now I have good student, he come and cook food for me. I take food, happy. And only after 1 month and a half, he was sick. He didn't cook food. Then I was hungry. Then I go cook food. I cook food. After eating, then I also keep food on the table as he keep for me before. I go, ông Bảy, food I cook ready for you. Please go eating. Then he not eat. He keeps silent. He say, okay, he eat. Then you see the old man, when he was sick, is very, very dangerous, because my temple not finished. If he died, then many problem, isn't it? Then I ask him, worry, and he not come. Then I keep the plate, and I keep the food, fruit and everything. Then I carry myself to hit the bathroom. Now I serve him like my master, eating. Then he come and eat. Then he lie down again. I afraid the dish fall down is broken. So I worry. Then I come. He finished the milk. Then I go to bring the plate to clean. When I bring the plate, I feel very wonderful. Oh, this is the karma lesson. This is a karma lesson. And this man, he cook food for me. Now I cook food, then I bring for him, and then now I go to clean, because before he never bring food for me. He just keep on the table. Now I go to carry food, serve him. Then I clean the dish. Then you see the old man, many days, he did not go to take bath. the clothes are very dirty and very bad smell. Then I asked him, why you not change take the bath? He said, no, I now I sick, I cannot take bath. Then you should change clothes. He said, no. Then he asked, where your clothes? Then I go to his shelter, I take the good clothes and give to him, he change. You see, after he changing, he throw the cloth in on the ground, very bad smell. Then I cover my nose like this one, I keep the old clothes, then I put the servant, then I go to clean. This is the karma. Before he never clean my clothes. He never bring the food. Now I did everything. This is a story I wrote in this book. When you read this story, yeah, this is a real story. This is karma story. He cook food only keep on the table. Now I serve him like my grandfather. Not only cook food, bring food for him. After that, clean the dish, and then I serve him the tea. And even he demand me to serve him the Tao Long person tea. How can we get the person tea in India? And when I could not find oolong tea, then I find Indian tea. Then I bring for him on Bai, please drink tea. When he drink like that, then he not happy with the tea, and he like this one. You see, really he's like my grandfather. That is the karma. That is the karma. Yeah. I like this book. Shoot in English. So please. So you and your wife within a month, within a month. And I asked when my student Thầy Huyền in USA, we work together. Okay, Thầy Huyền also. Yeah, within a month. I think this is a good moment. This published. And if successful, we publish in Vietnamese, in Vietnam, and then we should publish in America and Australia in English. When you read this, not far, I think only, I think more than 200 pages, real story.
Yeah.
Then I have another story, the karma, real story, that also I pay the karma in Lumini. This story happened in India. Another karma story, real story, real story. Okay, I think now, okay, it's a left only 15 minutes. So do you have any question?
Nepal, India.
Pranyadip, chúng mình Đạt, and is our friend is on the line now. And John, do you have a good story about the karma? Can you tell? Do you witness any story about the karma?
Is that one for me? Was that
Yes.
Master?
Yeah, witness, real story.
Yes. I have a question about karma.
Yes.
The question, when the karma comes back, like for you, instead of just food on the table, does
Yes.
it appear to come back bigger? Is it bigger?
Yes.
When it comes back, or is it just the same?
No, that depends. I'm telling you, like there's a one seed of the oranges, one seed, or the rice, isn't it? If you plant with the condition, so many fruit come. You get the point? Because I mean when he's the old person, he gets so much merit. But I did a little karma, and now many bad karma is grow up. You get the point?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
This, that depends on the condition, weather and what we see. Yeah. And even if I borrow money to you, I do not pay now. And after 20 years, 30 years, then the interest must increasing, isn't it? And you discuss with your wife, do you witness any real story of the karma?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I certainly have. I'm just trying to think of a story. But you had somebody else first. Oh,
Yeah,
my wife has
anybody
been.
else? I think Mr. Sharma, Ariyeman Sharma, do you have some story, karma story of your life? Please tell story, real karma story. You see in Lumini, in Lumini, in India also I witnessed so many karma story. Real, very interesting. Some people they went to the temple, they stolen the property, or they do something wrong, and they have very bad karma. But I think I very much like the foreigner. They should write story, because if I write, also not so good. Thầy Huyen, do you have any story relating to the karma? Sama, do you have?
Yes. Hello,
Yes.
Master. Hello,
Yes.
anybody. Yes. I have I would like to share my idea. Yeah, I think the karma is an action that is repeated always and always into a habit. That is the karma. Whether we have the good or bad karma, because we have so in the previous life or this life. If we show back the karma in our previous life, we will surely receive better results in the decline. On the contrary, if we show good the gossip in the previous life, we will receive good results in this life. I have always felt very clearly about my karma in this life. I think I have helped many people, including the monks and nuns. But in the end, they always turn against me without work of the thanks or the gratitude. I think this is the score of the effect and the karma in my previous life. There's one thing I'm wondering about, because there was one Buddhist who had bad luck at home. She has been treated badly by her husband and family members in the past, but she still cannot forgive them. That's why she always lives in pain and needs some advice from us. No matter how much we advise on cause and effect, karma and the Buddhist teaching. She says she probably knows about this, but she couldn't erase the obsession and ban in her mind. It's easy to say, but very difficult to do when done. I don't think theory or what can help them relieve that pain. Just like my own self. Although I have, I can understand. I can say I know anything, because I learned Buddhist study when I very young. Because if some people they hurt me, I don't know why. Outside I see them. I see them. I very happy outside, but inside I feel very, very, very hurt, very, very bad, very, very sad. I don't know why. you know that before one day my master, I hear my master, he taught me, okay, Thầy Huyen must sincerely repent every day according to the lotus the sutra. Now the daily, after the I change the sutra morning, I practice repentance according to the lotus sutra 20 rotation every day. Now I feel the better. But I think that I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe I practice the master teaching. According the lotus sutra. I'm not sure. Perhaps my repentance can help erase the pain of the past. How do we help to use the method of the repentance to erase the pain that always thrilling us? Now I would like to ask the master, how can I do? Because if if I want delete the pain and the technique inside, outside it's okay. Inside, if I practice to repent any morning about 20 and 30 rotation, it reduce my pain or not. I would like to hear my master help us.
Oh, Mật Pháp, I taught you so many Mật Pháp.
Yeah.
You should practice one by one.
Yeah.
You cannot practice within few days and you become the Buddha. You see now many people, when they practice the Dharma, they want to utilize, they follow the way of the hamburger or Coca-Cola. No, it's a time, one by one. When the Buddha, he become Buddha, it takes a lot of life, not only, but really, I would like to remind you, when you practice the Dharma, mean you try to check whether we are right practicing or not. If you practice correctly, you get very good benefit.
Yeah.
Like we're taking food. Should be clear in the mind. So many people, they say they are Buddhists, but they practice in the wrong way. So it's not good reason. You like you are doing business. If you go the right way, you become rich. Even you take good food, right food, then your health is good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, well, I would like to remind you again, we should follow the lesson of the Buddha, Sakyamuni Buddha.
Yes.
When Buddha, he left the kingdom, he practiced the wrong way and he did not get enlightenment. Then one day he checked, then he recognized, he know he's gone the wrong way. Then he correct it, then he get enlightenment. So we are the student of the our master, the Sakya Buddha. Many of us, we have to the wrong way, but we do not accept the wrong, not recognize the wrong. Even humanity now, they have doing many wrong way, suffering, but they do not recognize. When we accept this is the wrong way, then we can change, isn't it? It's a very interesting. So the Buddha, I can say he's the honest. He's a very honest master. We should follow him. Dường như là, I think now there's a Thầy Đồng Hạnh. Do you have some real story of the karma? Can you share some real story? Today we would like to share the real story of the karma, not imagination. Okay?
Good morning, Master, most grateful Huyền Diệu, and my brother, Thầy Huyền from the USA.
You talk loudly.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Talk loudly.
Respect to our Master, most grateful Huyền Diệu from Nepal, and our brother, and my brother Huyền from America, and all of the listeners. So actually, this morning we discussed about the karma, and I heard from the very interesting story from our master and our brother, and I would like to share my real story about my karma. 10 years ago, when I was a very young student in my university in Thailand, so first come to Thailand, I'm very surprised that the people, they live very how to say, that's very different from our tradition and culture in Vietnam. That's why some monks, they totally they don't like me. That's I can say that because I live very different from them. So my practice, my schedules, and everything, and even in the morning, monk they have to go to umbrella, take the umbrella. It means they're collecting the food from back from the people, the lay people surrounding the temple. But I still in the temple and sweep, clean the temple. And they so surprised. They sometimes they feel, oh, you do the thing that's against us and different from us. So for day by day, they get angry with me. Why you don't follow us to go to have bintabat or something and go to Ambrong and collect the food. Finally, one day, so when I sweep clean the temple, they come to me and they, one of the very small novice, because he very small novice, very beginning of practice, that's why he get angry with me and he hit me. That's the real story, and I get hurt at that time. So I got hurt. I have to go to see the doctor. At that time, but I feel we should not angry against him. We should not. I should not angry with him because he very young novice. He don't know how to be honest and honor with the other monk. So I try to stop him again and try to teach him and tell him what young novice have to do and something. I live with them in harmony and friendly. Later on, they all of them they think they have another thinking. They think another way that they think, oh, that's monk, that Vietnamese monk, he follow his tradition that clean the temple in the morning and follow that type practice something. So later on, I become very friendly. Sorry, they become close friend with me and they help me a lot. And even I also help them a lot. So in this story, that is
Thầy Đồng Hạnh, where you are living now?
I'm living in Vietnam now, Master.
Where you are living now?
Yeah, I'm living in my home.
Where?
Yeah, in
Vietnam.
Yeah, Vietnam, Master. Yeah,
And how long you stay in Thailand?
I have spent almost 10 years already in Thailand.
Oh, good. So now I would like to invite you to collect the story about the karma in Thailand, and we, if possible, I would like to invite you become member of international association of the believer in the karma. Okay.
Yeah,
we should bring the magazine.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. You should write. Yeah. Because I think you see now, one of the best way to bring peace and to encourage the people to do the good thing society mean to encourage them to believe the karma.
Yes.
And when the person they believe the karma, they dare not to do the wrong thing to the people, to the humanity. Okay.
Yes.
So thank you very much for your interesting story.
Yeah,
so
thanks.
collecting, yeah, Thầy Huyen.
Yeah.
Now I repeat again. John and your wife, please help me within a month finish the book. Okay. In English.
Yes, we will buy the book and we will get the book and start. Yeah.
Okay. Now, please you write your address. You have my email. Okay. You send the email, then I will send the copy to you. Okay.
Okay.
I think this is good. I also have so many. You see that now we should form one international association, the belief in the karma, and this is also the way to encourage every people, including the leader. When the leader they believe the karma, they dare not to do the wrong thing. Okay, this also the good shit. Now as I told you, in our life, if we can be friend with the person believe the karma, wonderful. Our life is guaranteed. If we unluckily, if we are friend of the person do not believe the karma, is very harmful. The person do not believe the karma, they do everything. Yeah, that we have seen. Including if you want to do the business, you should find the person they believe the karma. Okay, and when they get benefit, they will share to us. They dare not to cheat us. Okay, if they cheat only 20%. Revenge 80%. The person they do not believe the karma, 100% gone. Pranyadip.
Yes. Yes, already you saw the 2 days before the result of karma. You planted so many rice.
Now, Reverend Pranyadip, you are the monk stay a long time in Bodh Gaya. I think you witnessed so many practical, so many real story about the karma. So please you write down, and we should publish a book.
Yes, I want to start the 2 days before. Already you saw.
Yeah, I think we write the book and we tell the story. Karma not brighten people, but so, this also contribution for the peace.
Yes.
Yeah, for good society.
Yes, right. Yeah. Already you saw the planting the rice in the field.
Yes.
You posted that the picture though everyone I saw. You are self planting the rice, the plant in the field in the mud, and with all the children, the village children, and the very poor children, and you are standing and you are carrying the rice, plant. So this is the best example. This is the best example. 2 days before you gave. Maybe people not understanding, but I am feeling you. When I met you and when you gave me the result of karma teachings of before, I also not understanding the result of the karma, but now I very well understanding the result of karma. So I feel now the very, very happy life, better than before. So this is the picture, this is the post. Already you post, that is a very, very incredible and very, very inspirable for all the people. Whatever we will plant, that will be give the same result. So that this is the best example, and we have to understand what we will plant, that the result will become. So in my life also was the same. And before was a very, very bad condition. I am not understanding the result of the karma. But when I met you and so many the example you gave me, slowly I start to understand. So now I feel not 100%, but the 75% I feel very, very confident. The result of the karma, actually joining the society, actually making the friendship in the society, not in me. If the people
good, congratulations. Now the Pranyadip. Now I think next season, now you try to find the land in Bodh Gaya. Next
already,
season,
already the Bhikkhu have the land. Okay, 1 acre, 10 katha in the Tomahan, we have the land. Okay.
Okay. Now you can make agreement. So next year, you and on Bhikkhu Sangha, we do good example. I find very wonderful good seed. Then explain through this one, we teaching good lesson for the people, and then if possible, we export the rice to the Buddhist country. Mean the rice from the where Buddha got enlightenment and where Buddha was born. And after 3 months, I will send the rice from here. Very wonderful. People very happy.
Rice. Enlightenment rice. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Pranadip, if possible, you try to find the land for rice and plantation. And after the COVID-19 situation is better, we go there. We should make good example, plant rice, sabji in the organic way. Okay.
You saw this in action. Already you saw this in action, not only the talking. So this is the enough to understand. This is enough to understand the result of the karma. Already you saw in the post. So I think this is the best example.
You see now the people, the farmer in Lumini, they're very happy. I supply, I find for them good seed. Yeah, good seed. This year I plant the rice. Very good smell. We call kalanimak. This seed I try to bring from Thailand. And next year, now Pranadip, we have little time. Now I am also old already. We should open new chapter in Bodh Gaya. Okay.
Okay.
Then we are not depend on the donation of the people. We plan everything by ourselves. Okay. We invite the Sangha community to join with us. You see, our Buddhism cannot develop because we depend too much donation.
Yes.
When the good people give good donation, then people but some people they give donation, they control us. We cannot do. But my way, the Dhamma way, not depend on much people. I planted rice, I planted sabji, I cook myself.
Your whole life is an example. People are still talking about you. Still you are walking on the same bicycle and the same chappal and the same cooking. People are thinking maybe the Dr. Lam is living the very luxurious life. But when they came in the context, whatever the real life you are living, so that you are the self-example, and no need to say much.
But now I am a certain 76 years old already. But please you try to find the land. Okay.
This is the result of the karma. This is the result of the karma. 76, but you go in the mud and planting the rice. Very the best example. And still you are the healthy.
But I like you also pray when you go to the main temple. Buddha tree, you also pray. We should do some concrete thing in Bodh Gaya. Okay. To help the people. Together. Thầy Đồng Hạnh, thầy Huệ Sơn, let's us together. And thầy Đồng Hạnh, when you are in Vietnam, apply to motivate the young generation among like you, can do a lot of things.
Yes, my friend. Yes.
Okay. John, you have some story? Or next time? I think that's now today. If you don't have time, then next time. And then please send. I will send quickly this to you. I think not difficult. Together. Thầy Đồng Hạnh có quyển sách này chưa? Khi mặt trời lên có chưa?
Con chưa có.
Chưa hả? Ok. Thầy Huệ Sơn, you have already.
Yeah, I have here many books because some people, if they need, I send for them.
Okay. Yeah. And then you also try to find someone put into English within a month. Okay.
Yeah.
Within a month. Now, Thầy Đồng Hạnh.
Yes, sir.
And how many? You are 10 years in Thailand. How many years? You was in India. How many years?
I just visited there 2 times. Last 2 years ago when I met you in your temple hotel.
Yeah.
Yes. Last time I met you
only
there.
visiting.
Yeah. That is.
Yeah. Only visiting.
Yeah. It's just for visiting. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But your English is okay. Good English. So let's work together. Okay. Please you send me your wiper and email. Okay. I like very much to connect with the positive the people in Vietnam, and we work together. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. More than 1 hour. Thank you very much. And
Thank
hope to see
you.
you next time. Yeah. Thank you. Bye. Have a good week. Enjoy. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah.